speaking of 4th of July, we're making something very festive this morning.
Well, we had blue Smurfs, we had blue angels, now we have blueberries.
That's right. We're making a red, white, and blueberry trifle today. Perfect for a 4th of July dessert.
And it looks great. Your display here is great on the table. So much fun. What a great thing to eat. You get some fruit in there, you get some flavor, and you stay fun and festive.
Yes, it's all about fun and festive for sure on this weekend and all during the summer. Everybody's just wanting to do something different. This trifle has caused quite the Twitter today. Ryan came out of the control room. Sarah was asking about it. My mom's concerned I didn't borrow her trifle bowl for the show. So any clear bowl will work. It's super easy dessert to put together. So we're just going to start with 1 small box of instant pudding.
Okay.
I just use vanilla flavor. And we're going to add 2 cups of milk. And we're just going to beat that together with a hand mixer. Actually, my hand mixer broke last night as I was making this, so I did have this crazy thingamajig that had a whisk attachment, so wish me luck here. Whoa. So we're just gonna do this now, for a couple minutes.
Do you want to wear a hazmat suit while you're doing this in case of splatter?
This reminds me, my mom bought a hand mixer one time and we had it on low, and this is on low, and this is how it did, and it's like a running joke with us about the hand mixer, so she's probably laughing right now watching. So you just want to beat this together and it'll start to thicken up for us.
And one of the great things too is it's a no-bake recipe, right? It's going to be ready to go pretty quick?
Absolutely. This is, you can do it, the night before, or you can do it the morning before. Not really any longer than that, because we don't want our sliced strawberries to, get too soft in there. And I'm using pound cake today, but you can use angel food cake or really, any kind of cake that you want to.
All right, sounds good. And one other thing we want to mention here before we go for our next segment is if you're trying to do your grocery shopping, get all those meats to grill out and all that good stuff for the 4th of July, Greer's got it, they guarantee it. We
guarantee it. If you don't want to shop, go in there and shop, or you have big plans and you're getting ready, we can do the shopping for you. So Greers.com/shop, or you can download our free app. You just type in Greers and we have curbside, so we'll just get the order ready for you. We also have delivery options, so if you'd rather it just be delivered, then we use Instacart and Ship, so you can log on there and not even have to come in the store if you don't want to. But the great thing about coming in the store is our meat departments, are there to, if you don't see what you want in the case, like yesterday, I was getting pork chops, and they were like, how thick do you want them? That's why we still have people in there back in our markets cutting all our own meat, so we can get you exactly what you want if you don't see it out in the case.
So great. All right, y'all, keep Greers in mind as you head out for your 4th of July plans, festivities, food, fun, and more. We're going to continue to work on this great dessert here on Studio 10. Chelsea.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Studio 10. We're in the kitchen live this morning with our friend Lucy making a dessert perfect for the 4th of July. Now, Lucy, Joe, and I were just talking. Is there a difference between a trifle and a truffle?
Yeah, a trifle is just a layered dessert.
Okay.
I don't know why I have to say trifle.
But it
sounds more fun and festive.
I totally agree.
Not a truffle. But that's also confusing too, because there's like chocolate truffles.
Sure.
And then like truffle is like the mushroom truffle. So
today we're making the trifle.
Today we're making the trifle though. So what we already started with in this bowl is a 3-ounce box of instant vanilla pudding, and we added in 2 cups of milk, and I just whipped that up with my hand mixer. And now we are going to add the zest and juice of 1 orange. And this is it's really great. It's not you're not going to eat it and be like, oh my gosh, this is all orange flavor, but it just works so good with the richness of this cream and pudding, and just goes great with the other fruit in here. So I'm just going to put this in here.
Love it. Something I was just telling Lucy about, a lot of folks gathering this 4th of July with your friends and family. If y'all are eating or barbecuing, it's so nice to make a dessert, as most of you know, and just pop it in the fridge and let it sit for a couple hours. You don't have to bake it. You don't have to worry about any of that. This is strictly just mixing and cutting up.
Yes, it is so easy, and it'll be nice to, like, you know, have something cool out of the fridge that's, you know, not a hot dessert. I mean, I always love a cobbler or something like that, but it's so hot that this is kind of nice. So I'm just going to stir this in, and then I have an 8-ounce container of frozen whipped topping that I've just had in the refrigerator. So it is nice and smooth, and we can easily fold it in to this pudding mixture. So I'm just going to mix in this orange juice.
I wish you guys could smell it.
It does smell good.
So refreshing. I can only imagine how good it tastes. So Lucy, while you're mixing that up, we do want to talk about your locations. If folks want to go shop today, you usually have some sales on Wednesdays.
Yes, we have a huge 4th of July sale that breaks today. All of our ads break on Wednesdays. And of course, the 4th of July is a huge, you know, grilling, cookout, and our meat departments are amazing. Most every time I come across a customer, you know, in a store or outside a store, they're like, we only get our meat at Greer's. So we have an amazing reputation for our meat. Our buyers do an excellent job, and we still have butchers in all of our stores. So it's a place where you can go and get anything customized, and they're there to help, you know, not only with kind of guide on cooking preparations, which they all know, you know, the best way to cook everything, but also there to help you cut exactly what you need. You know, maybe you're having a huge party and you want a specific pork chop for the grill, you know, then they're there to help cut that and get it ready for you. So we please make sure you always start with the best ingredients, which of course is at Greer's.
I totally agree. So make sure you go ahead, get your shopping done today, because we know by Friday it is going to be jam-packed. So get what you need today while those ads and those sales just dropped. Coming up, we will be back in the kitchen with Lucy and Joe mixing up this trifle next. Joe?
Look at all this fruit.
We're ready.
We are ready. We've got blueberries, we've got strawberries, we've got pudding, whipped cream, and pound cake.
We got it all. We're working on our red, white, and blueberry trifle, our layered dessert here. And yes, so I have a pound of strawberries that I just sliced up, and then a pound of blueberries, and I just rinse those off. So you want to just kind of, you know, dry them off a little bit.
And how much cake do you have?
We have 10.75 ounces of, I think that's what the package said. So I'm just using a frozen pound cake, and I just cubed it up. But of course, you could use angel food cake or, you know, crumbled cookies. I mean, really whatever.
I feel like pound cake should only be served in 16-ounce increments.
You know, I have to agree with that.
Yeah,
so
it makes more sense.
If you get a 16-ounce pound cake, then you use that. And it's so easy to, you know, make however much of this you want. You can, and then depending on your bowl, of course, you can just easily double this and make a ton of it.
Man, you hear all that noise from George, our maintenance guy, coming in?
He heard that there was
He's running away
something. Now. It's not batter.
There
it's
he is. Wait, there he is, yeah.
There he is.
Nothing sweet she's doing today.
Yeah.
It is sweet.
It is sweet.
What is he talking about? George doesn't know what he's talking about. George, stop interrupting the program. All right, back on the set here. All right, so you're mixing this together.
Yes, so then you just layer it up in any way you want, and depending on your bowl. So, you know, I just do, I put a little bit of the pudding down, and then some of the cake, some of the blueberries, some of the strawberries, and some of the pudding, and you just layer it up. And if you don't have, you know, a glass bowl, of course you can make the same thing in a 9x13 baking dish, or, you know, whatever receptacle you have, because trust me, whatever it's in is going to be cleared out very quickly after you present this on the table.
Well, that's a very fancy.
It's very fancy
Glassware you have
very
there.
Fancy.
Have you decided? I'm trying to decide what type of meat I want to grill out for the 4th. Have you decided what you're doing?
You know, we are going to our Spiro's cousins and aunt's house in Mariester, and they, I know, are smoking ribs as well as chickens. Spiro loves to smoke whole chickens, and they're so delicious smoked. So I think that they're going to do that. But, you know, gosh, anything. My favorite thing to eat on the grill, which I think is highly underrated, is pork tenderloin. It is my favorite thing on the grill.
I agree. A pork tenderloin comes out really good on the grill. We've done several of those recently. I was debating between like baby back ribs maybe and like just plain old hamburgers, because I know my kids likes that. You know, just simple.
I know. that I have to agree that
Yeah.
you know, one of my next favorite things is hamburgers, and definitely baby backs are my rib of choice as well.
All right, well, we've got a dessert plan for you right here on Studio 10. You can get the recipe online. We'll come back and finish this up in just a bit. Thanks a lot, Lucy.
Thanks.
It's in the kitchen. It's from Lucy Greer. It's blueberry, strawberry, trifle.
All right, you guys, have a good Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow for your Thursday.